into Chile's essential ingredients. What do you think, Jim, heading into the fourth quarter?
Well, they did better in the third quarter. They're still behind in those threes, but the Warriors shot 12 of 22 in that quarter. Magic only 6 of 16, and the Warriors were 3 of 6 from three-point range. They've been a great job rebounding. The defensive rebounds have been superb. The backcourt, they've negated the play there, and Baron Davis and Steven Jackson came alive. 24 of the 33 points in that quarter, and that's kind of an ominous note there that they're 0-7 at home when trailing by at the end of the third quarter.
They've only won one game all season when they trail at the end of 3.
Scary. Well, Warriors have to continue to play. I thought the Warriors defense, I didn't think they could really change that aspect of the game, but they did do that in that third quarter, and they made Howard work. Howard only got 3 points in that quarter.
4 games in 5 nights. The toughest scheduling that you have in the NBA as Harrington loses that. Azubuike didn't need to save it. It's off Orlando.
Well, Harrington thought he had a dunk, but he forgot about the weak side defender. Always have to be aware.
Al jammed his left wrist, and he's holding on to it right now. From Harrington, Azubuike, Monta, Ellis, Barron, and Jackson to begin the fourth.
Barron's going to try to overpower.
Donald Foyle getting his first playing time for Orlando. Shot clock at 2. Monte's got to rise. Jackson to beat the buzzer. And they'll say he didn't get it off in time. Ooh. It just has to be out of his hand. It's not when it hits the rim. It just has to be out of his hand.
Well, the official up top, the younger one, Brian Forte, was calling it good. And Pat Frayer said, no, that's a tough one.
That's a 3-pointer.
But you can't review it.
So Foyle and Turkoglu, Carlos Arroyo dueling, and Rashard Lewis, Dwight Howard resting. Dueling down the lane, and Harrington with a rebound.
Jackson's got what he wanted here.
Jackson missing. Barron tipping it away, but he went over the back and committed the foul. Donald Foyle playing 9 minutes a game for the Magic. They're putting him in, trying to get some shot blocks and create some energy.
Now you can't, if you're the Warriors, just think about getting it all at once here. You want to keep playing that way, but you got to pick your spots. I'm not sure I think they know only one way to play. That's wide open.
Going to go to Rashard Lewis.
Oh, the defense has just been superb here.
Pass ricocheting right back to the Magic. Turkoglu, very tough shot. Got his own rebound and then fouled. There's been a couple rough sequences for the Warriors, but they're playing energetically. Problem is that's Jackson's 4th foul.
In for Golden State, number 2,
mickael Pietrus checking in. The Warriors Comcast On Demand. If you miss any part of the game, want to watch it again, it's available a half hour after the game. A free service courtesy of Comcast. And terrific for these Eastern starts. Turkoglu dropping in the free throw. Hedo Turkoglu, the 16th pick by Sacramento in 2000 out of Turkey. First 3 years in Sacramento. Had the 1 year in San Antonio, people forget.
That's right.
And then signed as a free agent.
4 years here now, right?
That is correct.
Trying to think if he's from Ankara, capital
of Turkey. Very good. Played for S. Pilsen, who actually played against the Warriors on an exhibition game. Monta Ellis, a rugged defender in Arroyo, and he closed out nicely. And this is when Orlando's trying to make their move. And if they cut into it with Howard on the bench, that's what Stan Van Gundy wants. Arroyo missing. Warriors have to be fatigued with this stretch on the road, but you never know with Baron Davis, who now has 25.
That's why they like to run before the defense can get set and make their moves. Baron just sees that so easily.
And Foyle turns right into a turnover. Al with the steal. Baron again on Rashard Lewis. He's shoved off to the side.
You got to be kidding me. He does not go to the line.
Don Nelson's at midcourt. That's unbelievable. And Dueling will put in the jumper. That's a big sequence. Barron thought he was shooting 2, and as did every other player on the floor. Harrington working on dueling, and he'll put it up and in, and it's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul, number 3, Harrington. His third, no team foul.
Well, the Warriors are going to have to overcome a lot, Bob. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. He came underneath him.
You must be set when the player begins the shooting motion. That's not even close.
Well, Steven Jackson has a 3 that's taken away because of the shot clock. That may be legit.
Lewis missing there. Howard back in with a rebound, putting it up and out. Barron with the rebound.
Barron doesn't get the call. They call a foul on Harrington there. They got to play through it. This is the mental toughness.
Barron missing the 3. Warriors have to dig in defensively, protecting that 7-point lead. Pietrus with a steal. They fire ahead to Monte. The alley-oop to Al. It's all Mickael Pietrus and the throw ahead. And the Warrior defense forcing 19 turnovers. Stan Van Gundy will take time. 8:27 left. The Warriors fighting through adversity.
They're on a mission, Bob.
Team effort and the 9-point lead to protect.